Well, friends, my husband is out of town, my children are at school, and my house is a mess. So you would think that the logical thing for me to do right now is to clean my house, but I don't wanna. I just feel like procrastinating. Procrastinating. I feel like procrastinating today. I had to look up the definition of procrastination. So procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. So I feel like procrastination would be choosing to craft instead of doing the task that needs to be done. So let's procrastinate. So I actually bought these supplies last year, but in true Molly fashion, did not actually do that. So I guess I was procrastinating my procrastination. But today we're making it. The good news is that all the supplies that I'm using in this, I looked and they're still available. Like usual, I will put a link to all of the supplies I use in the description. And for those of you who are watching on TV, which by the way, did you know I think it's like 83% of you are watching on your TV? That's fascinating. So I will also put a QR code right here for those of you who are watching on your TV. And I think everyone knows how to use a QR code. If you do not know how to use a QR code, let us know in the comments and somebody here will help. Another interesting fact, of my regular viewers, 0.7% of my viewers are subscribers. Now, I do have 15.8% who are casual viewers. I don't know what that means. I think maybe it means that if you happen to come on here and I have a video, you watch it, but I don't know. But new viewers, 83.5% of you are new viewers. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. So if you are new and you haven't subscribed, you should definitely subscribe. And you know, there's that like little bell, because I always have people who say, oh, I just didn't know you posted something. There's a little bell, and if you push that, it's gonna notify you that I've uploaded something, because you don't wanna miss this. We can be procrastinating together. For the 83.5% of you who are new, I am Molly, also known as goodgollygal, and I do crafty stuff and the occasional DIY project. We have fun here, and we don't take things too seriously. Last year, I saw this wreath everywhere. People were talking about this Pottery Barn wreath that was so beautiful, and Walmart came out with their own version. It's like, oh my gosh, did you see that the Pottery Barn wreath, you can now get a dupe at Walmart. So people were very excited about it. And of course, my first thought is, I bet I could make it. So we're gonna make it. I think I'm going to be glad that I got an extra pack of these pumpkins, because this is definitely gonna take a lot of pumpkins. By the way, fun fact about me, I can't spell to save my life. I was actually, when I was looking up the definition of procrastination, I actually misspelled it. Thankfully, you know, our phones know that we're idiots and it just fixes it for you. I have known since I was little that I was not great at spelling. Like that's not my skill. And I've accepted that. I am okay with that. But in 8th grade, we were having a little spelling bee in my class. And for some reason, I got all of the easiest words ever. Like, it got to the point where kids began to groan when I got my word because it wasn't fair. Like, I was getting the easiest words, and it came down to like 4 of us, and I was still up there. And I knew I did not belong up there. And I was so anxious because I knew if I won the class spelling bee, then I would be going to the school spelling bee. And from there, if I was cursed enough to get a bunch of easy words, I would have to go and be in like the city spelling bee. I had so much anxiety over that. And y'all, I kept getting the easiest words ever. It was awful. And it got down to 2 of us. And I was sweating bullets. And my word came up and it was drawer. Drawer. In 8th grade, drawer. Now, I can't spell worth a flip, but I know how to spell the stinking word drawer. And I knew if I got this, there was a possibility that the brilliant person next to me, who deserved to be in the spelling bee, would get a word that was really, really difficult, And so I intentionally misspelled the word drawer so that I would not have to be in the school spelling bee. And I'm sure there are people, someone out there was in that class that day and remembers the day they decided Molly was a complete idiot because she couldn't spell the word drawer. I mean, and I just kept on spelling it too. I was like, D-R-A-R-W-E-R-E-R. I mean, because I thought if I'm gonna mess up, I gotta make it obvious that I really know how to spell it, but I don't wanna be in the spelling bee. I mean, I made that the longest spelling of the word drawer in the history of the world. By the way, for those of you who have been here for a while, this was the same 8th grade class where I passed the note to my friend that said, shake what your mama gave you. I think I've shared about that one before. But this was also the class where this teacher told me, an 8th grade girl, told me, Molly, you may not be the prettiest girl now, but you're gonna be so beautiful one day. No 8th grade girl wants to hear, you may not be the prettiest girl now. I don't care if it's a true statement. We don't wanna hear it. And it is something that I have never, ever forgotten. Why are people so stupid? Did any of y'all ever have someone say something completely stupid to you that is stuck in your brain and you can't seem to get it out? Now I use 2 packs of pumpkins for mine, but if you really wanted this to be big and full, you could easily add a 3rd pack. I love this. I think this is so fun. And this was way cheaper than the other options. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite way to procrastinate? All right, I'm really digging this procrastination word. I'm thinking I need to be making some products with it. So what do y'all think? Should I do tote bags? There's lots of possibilities here. Thank you so much again to my patrons. You guys are the best. If any of you are interested in what that means to be a patron, I've got a link right here letting you know all about it. There's different tiers, different benefits. You guys can check it out. Also, I've restocked my candles. So a lot of you have been messaging me saying, hey, when are you gonna get these back in stock? I have restocked a bunch. Candles right here. And I have a new line coming out. I'll share more on that in the next video. All right, guys, go out, have yourself a little me time. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.